Good morning, Angela. Good morning, Mr. Bowditch.
Hi, Paula. How are you?
I'm good, honey. How are you?
I'm good.
Good. Mr. Bowditch isn't paying attention. He's not connected.
Get there.
So I'm just going to leave you hanging out here, okay?
Okay, sounds good. Thanks.
I'm sorry, what, honey?
I said thanks.
You're welcome. I have to pull this guy in and see who he is. Then I'll call Mr. Bowditch. And,
Tell him to get on.
yeah. It's our officer. Good morning, Sarah. This is Paula. How are you?
Good. Good morning.
How are you feeling?
I'm doing all right. Thank you.
How's the baby doing?
Good. She's
Good. Are you on one of our cases today?
Yeah. It's a traffic ticket, which normally
Okay,
isn't.
honey,
what judge
that's
is.
gonna be on Al Hinman's docket.
Yeah,
So
I thought so. Okay.
he's
So
got. Yeah, you just need to go into his ID.
okay. What? How do I do that? Is it a different courtroom or
Yeah.
which room is he in?
Just a second, and I'll get it for you.
Because on the docket it just says courtroom 2C officers.
Let me see. What's your guy's name?
Flake, Sherman Flake.
Spell that last name.
Flake, like Frosted Flakes.
Yeah. Like not quite all here.
Yeah, he's got me and Wickham this morning. So.
Actually, sweetie, I think that's in Al Hinman's.
Okay.
So that would be courtroom number 1.
All right. I will go in there then.
Okay, honey. Let me know if there's a problem.
All right. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye. How do I get out of here now?
I'll take you out.
All right. Thank you.
Hey, Angela, can you hear me?
Yeah, I said nice of you to join us.
I'm right on time, aren't I?
No, but Paula and I saw that you were connected, but you didn't connect to the audio. So when she said hi to you, you didn't hear her.
Oh, hi, Paula.
You were looking down. You were very hard working on something.
Contacting one of my clients.
Oh, of course.
Of course. Morning, Your Honor.
Good morning, campers.
Morning, Mr. Bowditch. I'm sorry I was away from my desk. I was out in the courtroom, but I heard you say good morning to me.
Good morning, Paula.
Angela, how are you?
Good, Judge. How are you?
Just tired of this shit.
I get it.
Yeah. Just tired of it.
Yeah.
We got a brand new building waiting for us.
The only good news is we're not ready to move into it anyhow.
I'll tell you, if they open everything up, though, it won't take long, will it?
Well, at this point, we think the construction stuff is going to be done within the next couple of weeks. And then it's just a matter of getting the IT and getting the training on the IT and all that kind of stuff.
There's a lot to it.
Yeah. Yeah. I had hoped we'd be able to get in before the first of the year, so Lisa Martin wouldn't have to set up 2 offices, but I'm sure she doesn't care because she's probably so excited about what's going on that she'd set up 15 offices if she had to. I was just trying to save them some effort.
Right.
Saw a couple bucks in the backyard, Judge.
Did you? Yeah.
Yeah.
My,
A couple 6-pointers.
you know, my nephew, the one that you met at your place,
Mhm.
he's got a son that's 13 years old. The kid's just a deer slaying machine. I think he's killed 11 deer now. But Monday night, he killed the first one all on his own. Dad wasn't sitting with him. I mean, this kid's been hunting hard. He goes out, he hunts behind his house. So he goes out 5 o'clock in the morning because he's got to get out there before they start moving around, you know, so he sits out there for 2 hours in the dark. Then he, you know, hunts and comes in and gets on Zoom for his schoolwork. I mean, he's been really hunting hard. And Monday night, he got a nice doe all by himself.
Wow.
Oh, what a nice kid.
Yeah, he's pretty excited.
Motivating.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Definitely. Definitely.
Hey, Jeff, are you our general MIDC guy, or are you just here for specific cases?
Well, I think I'm general today.
Okay, just so we'll leave you right where you're at. I'm going to find out.
If not, I'm available.
Um,
But I think I'm general today too. I have 2 of my own, but I think I'm general too.
We got nobody in the waiting room.
I've got one person, Chris Willis.
How are you showing them and I'm not? Do you have me set up as
You know
co-host
what?
or not?
You are now. Sorry about that.
Okay. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, he's on the docket for 8:30. Let's bring him in.
I'm gonna go on mute.
Paula, we got a problem.
Pardon?
We got a problem because my files only go up to M.
I'll call out there and get him in. Good morning, Mr. Willis. Hang on one second, okay?
Okay.
Angela, you probably got a file on Mr. Willis, don't you?
I do. I just have a question for Mr. Willis that may sort out what we're gonna do.
Yes.
With this. Mr. Willis, since this happened in 2017, have you been in any other trouble?
Not at all. I just paid all my tickets off. That's the only thing I need to get my license.
Would you be okay if I dismissed your charge?
Oh, no, don't
yeah,
do
for
it.
Sure.
Don't do it, Mr. Willis.
Come on, boss man. Don't do me like that.
The only thing I need to check is see if there's any license sanctions on it. If we suspended him or anything like that, we got to get him cleared off, but we can dismiss the case.
For sure. I went to Secretary of State. They said, yeah, that's all I need to get my license. And I should just be able to go up there and just, go ahead.
Well, Mr. Willis, let's assume, because I don't have your file in front of me yet. We just went out for it. Let's just assume that you owe us a $45 clearance fee.
That's fine.
Are you a local guy? Where are you living?
I live in Ypsilanti.
Okay. So you're probably anxious to get your license back. So the fastest way to do that is to bring us $45 to the court before 2 o'clock, between 9 a.m. and 2 p.m.
I can bring it today.
Yeah, bring that 45. We'll issue a clearance today. We'll actually give you a paper clearance.
And the clearance is so I can get my license?
Exactly. The clearance is what you're going to need for Secretary of State.
Okay. Oh, that's great. That's great. Oh, yeah, for sure. I'll be up there today.
Hold on just a minute. Let's see. I got your file in front of me. Let's confirm that.
Okay.
That's exactly the situation. Yep. All right. So I'll dismiss the case at the request of the prosecutor. Say thank you, Miss Prosecutor.
Thank you, Miss Prosecutor, for sure. Thank you.
You're welcome, Mr. Willis.
I've been waiting so long to get my license.
All right. So that's dismissed. And FAC, that's the 45, is not waived. So come on up today between now and 2 p.m. $45 in your hot little hands, and we'll get you set up.
Thank you so much, man. Y'all have a great day.
You as well.
Thank you.
Now we're waiting.
Now the fun starts.
Yep.
Just give it a few minutes and we're going to be buzzing hot, I'll tell you.
I like the mood you're in, Angela. Keep it up.
That was a lucky one. Well, there's maybe one more. We'll see.
Angela, I talked to Miss Sawmiller yesterday evening. I explained what we had talked about.
Uh-huh.
She's chewing on it. I'm going to call her at 9:30.
Okay.
Both of my people that I have scheduled are on up till 10.
Oh, all right. Well, that's easy. Well, we got plenty before that. We'll find you something to do.
One of the.
Crickets are up. You know, there's very few on the docket that show that they asked for MIDC.
Oh, okay. I only knew about the two that Jeff called me about, so.
There's a total of 6 out of like 50 cases that have MIDC, and that's it.
Okay. Huh. You know, I did the docket in Taylor. Well, I've done dockets in Taylor the last couple weeks, and
Huh?
I think we had maybe 25% of people show up for those.
Oh,
Yeah.
I know. And
And
one
Jeff,
of my
sitting
really,
next-
really close friends is the court administrator there, Deanna Warnick.
yeah.
I used to work with her at Riverview years ago. And until this past year with COVID, the 4 of us that worked there, we were still going to dinner like every month, every
Oh,
2 months.
wow. Yeah.
We were very, very close friends, all of us. And, you know, they're the kind of sisters you don't let go. So,
Yeah.
but with COVID, you know,
I know. I know. It's been terrible.
So the first two people on the docket this morning, Drake and James, I just called both of them, left messages that the bench warrant was going to issue if they don't get in my waiting room in the next 5 minutes. So,
Okay.
and that there's only 3 on the 8:30 docket. This is not a good start.
Not particularly.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Ma'am, what is your name?
My name is Lily Hurd,
Hurd, H-U-R?
Heard.
All right, let's see if we can find your file here. What time were you scheduled?
At 9:10.
All right, I don't have anybody named Hurd scheduled at 9:10. I think you might be in the wrong waiting room. What's your matter? What's the charge that you're,
It's assault and battery from Van Buren.
okay?
It says courtroom 2 on
Yeah, I don't,
Thursday,
you're not,
12/3.
you're not on the docket, unfortunately. Do you have a case number on that file,
Yes,
on the paperwork?
it's 20VB04343.
And your first name?
It's Lily, Lillie,
And HERD?
HEARD, like I heard you.
I heard you. Okay, give me just a minute. I'm gonna have somebody put you in the computer because I can't do that where I'm at.
Okay, thank you.
Is that it?
Yeah, thanks, Andy.
You're welcome.
All right, Miss Hurd, I've got good news and I've got bad news.
Okay.
All right. I just talked to one of my clerks. The good news is that the misdemeanor assault and battery has been dismissed. The bad news is it was dismissed because they went after felony charges against you. So there's a felony warrant for your arrest out of that same incident date.
Hi.
I can't tell you what the facts are. All I know is what our computer tells us. So what you need to do is you're going to need to turn yourself into the Van Buren Township Police Department so that they can hook you up to put you on a video to get you arraigned and get you a court date on that felony file.
When do I need to do that?
Pardon me?
When do I need to do that?
Well, there's an active bench warrant on you, so the sooner the better, so you don't get stopped, going down the road somewhere and somebody picks you up. All right, so my suggestion would, Angela, do you have any idea what would be the best time of day to show up at the PD? Or is there a number she could call, do you know?
Anytime.
All right. Ma'am, I would just go to the Van Buren Township Police Department and tell them that you called in for a misdemeanor case today and found out that there's actually a felony warrant and you need to get the process started.
Okay.
All right, good luck.
Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome.
Oh, can I ask you one more question?
Yes, ma'am.
I sent in for a lawyer and I still haven't heard anything. Well, I guess that'll be handled when I go.
Yeah, with a felony, you automatically get an attorney for your arraignment.
Okay, thank you.
Good luck.
Thank you.
That was a little more bad news than good news, Judge, for her.
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Mr. Robinson, are you there?
I am here.
All right, Mr. Robinson, I'm looking for your file. It doesn't look like I've got it.
I'm here, Judge.
Is that yours, Mr. Bowditch?
No, Your Honor.
All right. Mr. Robinson, I'm going to put you back in my waiting room so I can have somebody find your file.
Okay, yes, sir.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome.
Hi, you've reached the desk of Heather. Please leave a message and I'll try. Hello.
Yeah, sorry to bother you, but I got a guy on my docket and I don't have a file to match him.
I will see if I can find it. What's his
It's
last name?
Sean Robinson.
When you said?
Robinson.
Okay,
Like,
Robinson.
yeah, like Robinson Crusoe. First name Sean.
Sean. I heard Owen. That's what I was trying to. Is it S?
Oh, never mind. I found it. He was out of order. I found him.
Okay.
Yep, thanks. All right, Mr. Robinson, we're back in business. All right, I've got a file in front of me from January 22nd, 2020. The charge is a misdemeanor drove while license suspended, revoked, or denied. I've got Miss Miranda Reno joining us on Zoom. She is the prosecutor for Van Buren Township. Let's see if she's willing to make some kind of offer.
Judge, we can reduce the driving on a suspended license to a no operator's license on person.
All right, Mr. Robinson, that would still be a misdemeanor charge, punishable by up to 90 days in jail, up to $500 fines plus court costs, may result in a added suspension period with the Secretary of State, depending on why you were suspended on January 22nd, but it would not have the 2 points that drove while license suspended has. Do you understand all that?
Yes, sir.
All right, do you have enough information to make a decision, sir? Would you like to speak to an attorney or have some time to consider this?
I haven't been able to speak with an attorney. I have not with an attorney. I would like to.
Okay. All right, I'm going to put you in a breakout room with Mr. Bowditch. Have some conversation with him.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Yes, sir. All right, I have assigned you guys to the breakout rooms. I don't know why you're not there.
Angela, what's his record look like? Mr. Robinson.
So I don't have the complete driving record.
Any allowing on the table?
No, it looks like, so the information I have is that when the officer stopped and dispatch told him that he was suspended with 2 warrants out of Dearborn and MSP. But that's all I got.
Mr. Robinson, can you hear me?
I can hear you, yes, sir.
Did you take care of
Good morning, Angela.
Hey, how are you?
Not too bad.
Good morning, council. Which file do you have?
The Nicholas Franklin.
Franklin?
Yep.
Is he joining us today, Mr. Goldstein?
He should be. I was just getting ready to call him before you let me in.
Yep, here he is.
So I have good news on that one for your client.
Okay.
Let's get appearances on officially. People versus Nicholas Franklin.
Good morning, Your Honor. Angela Manring on behalf of the people.
David I. Goldstein, appointing on behalf of the defendant.
Good morning, Mr. Franklin. Can you hear us?
Yes, sir. I can hear you. Good morning.
All right, go ahead.
Your Honor, I spoke with the victim on this matter. At this time, the victim is requesting dismissal of this, and so we're going to move to dismiss.
Awesome. I'm assuming the defense has no objections to that.
I am speechless, Your Honor, which is a situation I'm not normally in.
It's always good to be outside your comfort zone once in a while.
Yes, Judge.
All right. Have a good day, gentlemen.
Thanks, Angela. See you later. Have a good holiday, both of you.
Thank you.
You're done, Nicholas.
Oh, yeah.
Angela, do you see Franklin on the docket anywhere? I'm trying to find his name. Oh, there he is. Like 910.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. All right, let's see, Mr. Patton.
Can you hear me?
I can. What's your name?
Tamashian,
Your last name?
Dupree Johnson.
Johnson?
Dupree Johnson. Was that
What time you scheduled today? Oh, 9 o'clock.
Yeah.
All right, let's find your file.
Oh, okay. Dupree Johnson, I gotcha.
All right, good morning, Mr. Dupree Johnson.
Good morning.
The lady that's joining us is Miss Manarino. She is the prosecutor for Van Buren Township.
Okay.
Looks like we've got two files here. We've got a civil infraction from February 25, no insurance. That one's got money due. We've also got a misdemeanor registration or plate violation. Miss Manarino, is there an offer on the table?
Judge, are these from the same date? I didn't have the civil infraction on mine.
February 25, 20 on both files.
Judge, if the civil infraction is in default, then I'd move to dismiss the misdemeanor if he's going to pay on the civil.
All right, understood, sir?
Yes.
We'll work you up a payment plan on the civil infraction. The total on that one's $375. So I'll dismiss the misdemeanor charge in keeping with what the prosecutor just told me,
Okay, but what if I paid that already?
but you didn't.
I have someone on my phone that could tell you I paid that already because they sent me the money to pay for it. I called someone at you guys' office and they gave me a website to pay it, and I paid both of them.
It didn't get paid. So you have to bring whatever documentation you've got, and we'll have to figure out where your money went because it didn't pay these tickets.
Okay, that's fine.
Are you sure you didn't have some other tickets on in our system with your name on them that the money went to those?
I'm sure, but it's okay. I'll pay it off.
All right. So you want me to put you on a payment plan?
Yes, please.
Weekly, bi-weekly, or monthly?
Monthly.
How much?
$50, I guess.
When can you start?
January 1st.
I'm sorry, did you say January 1?
Yeah.
All right, let me confirm some information with you, sir. We still got you on Hazelwood address in Inkster. Is that a good one?
Yes.
313-918-5238 phone number?
Yes.
And do you have a email address we can put on the file?
MOSHGOTITMADE@Gmail. It should say Mosh got it made.
Made, M-A-D-E.
Yes.
Got it. All right, thank you very much.
Thank you.
You're all set.
Angela,
Yes, Jeff.
Mr. Robinson has paid off his MSP ticket and he is on a payment plan with Dearborn. Would that,
Is this the shakedown?
Sounds like it.
Would he like to plead to an allowing?
yes, ma'am, if it's all possible.
That's fine.
All right. Thank you, ma'am.
You're
Thank
welcome.
you.
You're welcome, Mr. Robinson.
All
Your
right,
Honor,
so-
I believe on Mr. Robinson, we have a plea agreement.
All right, so Mr. Robinson, you understand your rights. You've discussed those rights with Mr. Bowdish, correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
You understand the possible penalty for the added charge?
Yes, Your Honor.
And understanding all of this, are you pleading guilty to that charge freely and voluntarily today?
Yes.
On January 22, 20, did you drive a vehicle in Van Buren Township while your license was suspended, revoked, or denied?
No, yes, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Bowditch, are you satisfied?
Satisfied, Your Honor.
I'll accept the plea to the added charge, dismiss the original charge. All right, go over that. I was working on my docket notes. So he's already got a payment plan going in Dearborn?
Yes, Your Honor, and he has paid off an MSP warrant.
All right, so it
I
looks
believe he has
like,
nothing outstanding.
yeah, it looks like just us and Dearborn, and then he's administratively denied, so he's got to wait for them to give him the green light. Okay, all right. Anything else I should consider before I set the terms of sentence for Mr.
No, Your Honor.
Mr. Robinson, anything else you want me to know about your situation?
No, Your Honor. Just that I have been trying to pay off all of the warrants, and
Good.
with the deer, it'd be done paying that. Maybe March or April.
Awesome. All right. Total on your file is $600. You want to do a due date, or you just want to have like a monthly payment plan? What's best for you?
If I do a monthly payment plan, can I pay in advance? Because I will be able to pay that off.
Yeah, we'll always take money early, and we'll always take extra money.
Okay. A payment plan would be perfect.
How much? When can you start?
I can do $100 at the first of the year.
So let's just do $100 a month.
Yes, sir.
Start on the 1st of January.
Yes, sir.
I'll make a note that first payment will issue a clearance on this.
Yeah, thank you.
Your Honor, do we have a case number?
20-0225.
Thank you.
All right, Mr. Robinson, good luck with that license, sir.
Thank you so much, Your Honor.
Thank you, Mr. Robinson. Thank you, Ms. Manarino.
You're
Very
welcome.
much.
I've got a Glenn Patton that I keep trying to admit him, but whatever going on, he can't come in. He's in the waiting room, but when I try to admit him, he just kind of gets lost in cyberspace.
Oh,
So I'm going to try to bring in Sonia Rucker right now. Good morning, Miss Rucker.
Good morning.
Miss Rucker, I've got a file from January 24, 2015, soliciting
Yes.
misdemeanor. Carries a possible penalty of up to 93 days in jail, up to $500 fines, plus court costs. Do you understand that?
Yes.
All right. I've got Miss Manarino, who's the Van Buren prosecutor, joining us. Miss Manarino?
Miss Rucker, I have a question for you. Are you still employed by that same company?
I'm not at all.
Okay, do you understand that if you work for a company where you're selling stuff door to door in Van Buren Township, you have to have a license?
At the time, I didn't know. That was actually my first day. I was in
But you said
training.
going forward, if you do something like that, you have to have a license.
Absolutely. I would, right. Absolutely.
Okay, Judge, I'm going to move to dismiss the charge.
Miss Rucker, that okay with you?
Yes. Thank you so much. Thank
You're
you so much.
Have a nice day, ma'am.
Thank you. Thank you.
What made her day?
Absolutely.
Have a nice day.
You too. I'm trying to get out of here. Yay.
Trying to bring Dave Mitchell in.
Mitchell?
Say hello.
Hello?
Good morning. What's your name?
Damian Mitchell.
All right, Mr. Mitchell. Good morning.
Good morning.
I've got a file from September 21, 2020, operating while intoxicated, carries a possible penalty of up to $500 fines plus court costs and up to 93 days in jail. Do you understand that?
Yes.
All right. And Miss Manarino?
Yes, I wanted.
Go ahead,
I
sir.
wanted an attorney, but I couldn't get in touch with one. And every time I called,
All right.
and nobody never answered the phone.
You're in luck. We've got one ready for you right now. Miss Manarino, is there anything Mr. Bowdit should know before he goes in to talk to Mr. Mitchell?
Yes, Judge, I can offer an impaired on this. And it looks like, yeah, that's what we can do. Impaired. It looks like it's a first offense, Jeff.
All right, thank you. Judge, what's the name and the case number?
Mr. Mitchell, Damian Mitchell, and the case number is 20VB04247.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You should be going in now. Glenn, what's your last name?
Patton, Patton.
There we go. Trying to get you in. Lose your glasses, brother.
Yeah, these are the only prescription glasses I have. I had a head injury not too long ago.
All right.
It's really
I'm not going to make you read anything if that's all right.
That's good. Okay.
Okay.
We're good.
All right. Mr. Patton, we've got a file here from October 5, 2020. Possession of controlled substance. I've got joining us on Zoom, Miss Manarino, who's the prosecutor for Van Buren Township. Counsel, is there an offer?
There's not, Judge.
Okay. Sir, the possible penalty for this charge is up to $500 fines plus court costs and up to 93 days in jail. Do you understand that?
I do.
Generally speaking, you understand your rights. I call them your court rights.
Yes, sir.
All right. And what do you want to do on this file?
Not guilty.
All right. So you want to set it for a trial?
I do.
Okay. You understand, because it's a misdemeanor charge, sir, you have a right to a bench trial or a jury trial. Do you understand the difference between the two?
I do.
All right. Do you know what you want to do?
Let's do a jury.
All right. You're going to hire an attorney? You're going to do this on your own?
Nope. There's no need to.
No need to what? Answer my question?
I have plenty of proof.
So you're going to go to a jury trial all by your lonesome?
Yes, sir. I can go. I'll do a bench trial. Can I do a bench trial?
It's up to you. It's your call.
I'll do the bench trial.
Okay. You want to do a live one or you want to do it by Zoom?
You can do whatever. Zoom is fine.
All right, that we can do it quicker because with live trial, it's going to be at least January sometime.
Yeah, that's fine.
All
That's
right,
good.
so let me get some good information from you. You're still on Marlowe?
Yep.
All right, can I have a phone number for you?
Sure. 734-673-8624.
673-8624?
Yes, sir.
All right, so what I'm going to do is one of my clerks is going to call you and schedule that Zoom trial.
Sure. I'll be available.
All righty. Okay, thank you, sir. Have a nice day.
No problem.
Terrence Simon.
Okay.
He just went away.
Oops.
Yeah, I lost him completely. Well, hopefully he comes back.
Yeah.
Angela, if you're keeping track of the docket,
Yes.
I've put Drake and James from 8:30, Mills and Moore from 8:40,
Mm-hmm.
and Smith from 8:40 are all in my bench warrant pile.
Okay.
And that Smith is Ginger Smith because we've got more than one.
Okay.
And the 850 stack's going in right now. Burns, Fisher, and Neal.
Gotcha. Thank you.
You know, it's crazy. I haven't figured out any rhyme or reason for this. Generally speaking, I think my fail to appear rate is higher on Zoom. But every once in a while, I'll get a day like yesterday on my PCCs. Everybody showed. The last misdemeanor docket I had. Matter of fact, Judge Green and I both had dockets that day, and we both had like 3 or 4 fail to appears only.
That's it?
Yeah, I mean, and once again, I haven't figured out any rhyme or reason to explain why.
No, I've had very low success rates here and in Taylor. I think Judge Slavin thinks it's me.
Your Honor,
it's
Mr.
counterintuitive.
Mitchell wishes to take the mercy of the prosecutor.
All right, Mr. Mitchell, are you there?
Yes.
All right, I understand you want to take the deal from the prosecutor. You're going to enter a guilty plea to the added charge of impaired driving. Is that correct?
Yes.
All right. You understand the possible penalty for that charge after discussing it with Mr. Bowditch?
Yes.
All right. And you understand your rights and your options as well, correct?
Yes.
All right. Sir, I'm going to ask you a couple questions. On September 21, 2020, did you drive a vehicle in Van Buren Township?
Yes.
And prior to driving that vehicle, did you consume some alcohol?
Yes.
All right. Was there a breath test, Mr. Bowditch?
Yes.
Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Mitchell doesn't know the results, but he does admit it was over the limit.
All right, I bet Angela's got it. Ms. Manarino?
I'm sorry, Judge. 0.25, 0.24.
All right. Everybody satisfied with the plea?
Satisfied, Your Honor.
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you. Mr. Mitchell, I'm going to dismiss the original charge in keeping with your plea agreement with the prosecutor. I'm going to refer your file out to my probation department. What that means is somebody's going to contact you, and I'm going to check your contact information in just a minute.
Okay.
The probation department will contact you. They're going to set up a video, just like we're having a video conference now. They're going to have a video interview with you. Based
Okay.
on that interview, they're going to put together a report and recommendation. You'll be able to go over that report with your attorney the day that I go over that report, and we'll discuss that report together, and then I'll sentence you at that time. So that you're going to be 2 more dates. One will be an interview with the probation department. Second, you'll meet with me and your attorney for sentencing. Understood?
Yes.
All right. I've got you on Purple Sage, apartment 5, correct?
Yes.
Phone number 646-3862.
Yes.
All right. Do you have an email address?
Mitch, DMITCH 454 at yahoo.com.
dmitch454 at Yahoo.
Yes.
All right, awesome. I'm going to put you on a personal bond. 2 conditions, sir. Number 1, you cooperate with our probation department and your attorney so we can move your file along. And 2, I don't want you to purchase, possess, or consume any mood-altering substance that includes alcohol and or marijuana unless you've got a doctor's script for that substance. Do you understand that, sir?
Yes, sir.
All right, raise your right hand for me.
Okay.
Do you swear or affirm and acknowledge the debt payable to the court in the amount of $1,000 if you mess up on that bond?
Yes.
Do you have any questions, sir?
No, sir. My license still good. I drive to work and everything right now, right?
I've got nothing to do with your license. So if you have not received anything from Secretary of State that says you're suspended, then you should be good to go.
Okay. Nope, I haven't.
All right. Good luck, sir.
Okay.
Thank you, Mr. Mitchell.
Okay, they just
Thank
gave
you,
me a
Madam
check.
Prosecutor.
You're welcome.
Okay.
Angela, I'm going to bring Bill Mays in.
Okay.
His client is Wall, but I don't see Wall in the waiting room
Okay. Wait, he's here before his client?
unless he's got his client with him. Looks like he's trying to connect. Good morning, Mr. Mays. You're muted.
Thought I was unmuted.
You're good. Is your client going to be joining us today?
He was supposed to, yes. I talked to him last
I
night.
don't have him in yet.
Huh.
I think
I
you're
will-
early, though.
I will text him. This is Cipriani, correct?
Oh, I've got the Wall file.
Oh, well, yes. She'll be here later this morning. She was scheduled for 9:40.
You got somebody scheduled earlier than that?
Cipriani.
I don't.
Michael Cipriani from Florida.
I don't.
With a C or an S?
With a C, and it's a Romulus case.
Oh, then it's not today.
Then not me.
I'll have to look into that then.
Bill, do this. Let me give you a phone number. I want you to call up front and have one of the clerks put you in the computer because I can't do that.
4463?
What's that?
4463?
Yeah, but call extension 207. Get Heather.
I will.
All right.
But Angela and I do need to talk. If you can put us in a breakout room.
Sure.
Thank you.
Angela, on before I stick you in the breakout, on Perrin,
Uh-huh.
is there an offer?
1 second.
Maybe I can take care of some business while you're gone.
Yes, if he pleads, so I'll reduce the OWI to impaired and dismiss the possession.
That'll help. That'll give me something to talk about while you guys are talking in the breakout room. Couple.
Getting too short.
Hmm?
Arm's getting too short.
No, I'm holding it out so he can read the note that says he's not connected. Good morning. Are you Mr. Perrin?
Yes, sir. How you doing?
Good, Mr. Perrin. So I've got two files here with your name on them from August 23, 2020.
Yes,
One
sir.
is operating while intoxicated. The other is possession of a controlled substance. They are each misdemeanors. Each one is punishable by up to $500 fines plus court costs. Each one is up to 93 days in jail. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
All right. So the prosecutor for Van Buren Township has made an offer on your file. If you plead guilty to impaired driving, which is a lesser offense than operating while intoxicated, a little less jail time, a little less license sanctions, she's willing to dismiss the operating while intoxicated and the possession charge. Do you understand that offer?
Yes, sir.
All right. Do you understand your rights, sir? What I call your court rights?
Yes, sir.
All right. Do you have enough information to make a decision on that offer from the prosecutor? Do you need more time or more information?
Is there any way that I can get a little more time to talk to somebody about it?
I can give you an adjourned date, or I can actually have an attorney call you today. A court-appointed attorney could call you and maybe answer some questions.
How about the adjourn date? Because
All
I have
right.
somebody I can speak to.
All right. First of all, I don't think we have a phone number for you. So let's get a phone number for you.
Okay, you ready?
Yep.
989
Yep.
942
Okay.
6910.
942-6910.
Yes.
All right. Hold on just a minute. Angela, do you know when your next date with me is?
Hold on.
I've got Mr.
But I know I have a January one, but I think it might be Judge Green. Let me look. Oh no, that's Al. I've got January 11th, but I think that's Al, and January 14th I think is Judge Green. So I don't know when my next date with you is, to be honest.
All right. So Mr. Perrin, I've conveyed your offer to him. He just wants some time to consider it and get some advice.
Oh yeah, that's
The address on Sunset in Garden City is a good one, right?
No, I had, that's actually a problem I ran into. I literally just got this, I didn't even know about my court date until yesterday because I had moved and I had given the police officer my new address, but he must have just went off of my ID.
Yep. Give me your address.
So it is 16645.
Okay.
Ziegler Street.
Is that Z-E-E?
Zeirgler.
Is that down in Rockwood?
No, Taylor.
Okay. All right, so it's Zeigler.
Yes, sir.
All right. Okay, we'll mail you a notice with a new date. It'll be sometime in January or after.
Okay, thank you so much.
Oh, let me put you on a bond while I got you.
Okay.
All right, I'm going to put you on a personal bond. Two conditions. First, that you cooperate with us with your court date. So otherwise, I see you for your next court date. I see you on Zoom. The second one is I don't want you to purchase, possess, or consume any mood-altering substance unless you got a doctor's prescription for that substance. So that means no drugs, no marijuana or alcohol, no drugs unless you've got a doctor's script.
Yes, sir.
Raise your right hand for me. Do you swear or affirm and acknowledge the debt payable to the court in the amount of $1,000 on each of these two files for a total of $2,000 if you mess that up?
Yes, sir.
Any questions, sir?
No, that's it.
You understand what that offer is, right?
Yeah, that's why when I do speak to the lawyer about it, I could still take the offer if he advises, right?
Absolutely. So you want me to have one of our attorneys call you?
Oh, well, no, the man I'm going to speak to.
All right, you've got your own attorney.
Yeah, well, yeah, I got somebody.
Okay.
Like I said, I just found out about this 2
Right.
days ago, and I have a friend of the family that is going to help me.
Well, here, write this name down then. Write Miss Manarino's name down because your attorney might want to talk directly to her.
Oh, okay, okay. I'm ready.
Can you see it on the screen? See her name on the screen, sir?
No, I do not.
Okay,
I've been having technical difficulties
that's all right.
with
That's
this
all right.
damn phone.
Her first name is Angela.
Okay.
Last name Manarino. MANN.
MANN.
ARINO.
ARINO.
You're all set.
Okay, and then I can just have her contact or
Have your attorney
call her,
contact
right?
her directly. Sure.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Angela,
Yes, Judge.
for some reason, I've got Terrence Simon's file set aside. We never did that one yet, did we?
I think you said he was coming in and
I
then
think he's the guy that I tried to get him in and he disappeared on us.
Yes.
Let me see if he ever got back in the waiting room.
Okay, Mr. Mays was going to talk to his client and check and see if that other file was with Judge Green this morning, and then he'll come back.
Okay.
So he's just running. His client wasn't on yet anyway, so he was going to call her.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
So let me see who this person is. Chaparro, are you there? No, Chaparro? Is it no, Chaparro? Judge Green had somebody make her a custom coffee mug that basically says this.
Why didn't you get one?
I told her that woman should be selling those coffee cups. She'd make them in.
Mm-hmm.
Is your name Chaparro?
Yes.
All right. I think you're in the wrong room.
No.
Oh, was it? Is it room 2, right?
Yeah, is your last name Alcantara?
Yes. Chaparro Alcantara.
Ah, okay. What time, Angela?
9:40.
I got him.
Okay.
9:40, right?
Yep.
Okay.
All right. Give me just a minute. Miss
Okay,
Grantling,
fine.
are you there?
Huh?
Hold on, Mr. Alcantara. Grantling?
Baby.
Karma Grantling?
No, that's my granddaughter. It's Kenneth Hunter.
Hunter?
Yes.
Baby.
What this kid put on.
Go play over there. I got cold room.
I want to make sure you're in the right place.
Okay.
I don't see Hunter on my docket, Judge.
I don't either. Mr. Hunter, what do you, what's scheduled for you today? What kind of case is it?
Driving on suspended. I got a case number.
Yeah, driving while suspended. I think you're supposed to be with the magistrate's docket today. Who wrote your ticket? Which department?
It was years ago. I don't even remember. This paper said click on courtroom 2.
Yeah. Sometimes the paper's wrong.
Okay.
What time were you scheduled?
9:50.
Yeah, I'm going to give you another number to call in. Ready?
Okay, 1 second. Okay, I'm ready.
818
All right.
664
Mhm.
4398.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
You're welcome. Good luck. All right, Mr. Alcantara, good morning.
Good morning.
I've got a file from May 27, 2020. The charge is operating while intoxicated. You had an attorney last time we had this case up. You had an attorney, Mr. Lacy. Do you know where Mr. Lacy's at today?
Yeah, I think he's coming. He's come to the court.
All right, I'm going to put you back in the waiting room until we get him in.
Okay.
No luck on Mr. Simon, Judge?
No, didn't we already deal with Sonia Moore?
No, that was Sonia Rucker.
Ah, all right. So let's bring in Sonia Moore. She was one of the ones I had on the bench warrant docket.
Yeah, she's got a whole stack of files.
She's probably gonna want to talk to Jeff. At one point in the past, you talked to MIDC.
Probably a good idea.
Miss Moore, can you hear me?
I'm sorry, Sonia Moore?
Yes.
Oh, yes, I can hear you now.
All right, Miss Moore, we've got a number of files that are scheduled for today. We've got an August 13, 2019 failed to stop or identify after a property damage accident misdemeanor. We've got a no proof of insurance from July 12, 2020. That's a civil infraction. We've got a registration or plate violation misdemeanor from July 17, 2020. We've got a drove license suspended, revoked, or denied misdemeanor from that date. We've got a May 26, 2020, no proof of insurance civil infraction. From that date, we've got another drove license suspended, revoked, or denied misdemeanor charge. And lastly, we've got a reckless driving from that May date. At some point in the past, it looks like you've talked to a court-appointed attorney. Is that correct?
Yes.
Would you like to talk to an attorney today?
I would, please.
All right. Ms. Manarino, anything that Mr. Bowditch should know before I stick him in a waiting room?
Yeah, I think Jeff and I might have to talk about this one. I mean, I think there's something we can do on it. It's just
Okay.
there's a lot.
All right. Okay. Ms. Moore, I'm going to stick you in a breakout room, and in a minute, I'm going to I'm going to put you in the waiting room.
Okay.
And then when we're ready, we'll put you in a breakout room with Mr. Bowditch.
Okay, sounds good.
Thank you, Ron. So you're welcome. So before I sit you in a breakout room, let's see if I get enough information out of you. Maybe I can keep working.
Okay.
I've got a Harley Duke.
Okay.
Looks
That
like
one-
an A and B.
Yeah, I suspect we're gonna have to set that one for trial, just because of the discussion we had during the last pretrial.
Okay, so there's no offer on that one?
No, if he wants to plead under 771, he can. I just don't think, based on what he said at the last pretrial, that's something he's going to be interested in. But
okay, all right. And then Maurice Davis, maybe.
The attorney.
No, I've got a Maurice Davis. I'm just looking at my waiting room, trying to match him with files. How about Christy Thomas? Anything happening on that one?
Yeah, on Thomas, if she pleads to the operating while intoxicated, I'll dismiss the DWLS and the possession.
All right, that should keep me busy while you and Mr. Bowditch talk.
Okay, sounds good, Judge.
So I'm
Thanks.
gonna put you two in a breakout. All right, for some reason, it won't let me assign you two to the same breakout room. All right, I think this is going to work. Let's find out.
Okay.
It did. Mr. Duke, you're muted.
There we go.
Oh,
Is that
yeah.
better?
Yep. Now I got you, Mr. Duke. Good morning.
Good morning. Sorry about that.
No problem at all. All right, Mr. Duke. Last time we spoke, I think the prosecutor needed to have some time on this one. Is that correct, or did you need to talk to somebody?
No, she could not get a hold of the guy pressing the charge.
Right. That's what I thought. All right. She's in a breakout room right now talking to another attorney.
Okay.
She's willing to offer you a delayed sentence if you plead guilty, which means it gives you a chance to keep it from going on your record. But
Absolutely not.
No. I'm not trying to talk you into it. I just want to let you know what your options are.
Okay.
But that's the only offer she's making. So if you're not willing to take that, I'm assuming our next step, we'll schedule this for trial.
Yeah. Well, is Corey present? Does he have to be present for this?
Not unless we require that. And I don't think we did. Let me look.
Well,
no. Sometimes we require a complainant to be here, but today we didn't.
Can I say something, Your Honor?
You can.
Okay. This charge is false accusation.
That's why we have trials.
I'm a 66-year-old retiree. The guy accusing me of assault and battery is 20 years old. He's standing there with his 40-year-old father. I didn't have any kind of weapon in my hand. I didn't threaten them at all.
Mr. Duke, let me stop you. I've got about 30 files I'm dealing with this morning. I don't have time to try the case today.
Okay.
So and once again, I'm not trying to pressure you into taking the deal. I just need to make sure you understand that is an option. If you don't want to take the deal that's offered by the prosecutor, then we'll schedule this for trial.
Schedule it for trial.
Okay. Now that gives you a couple more options. Because this is a misdemeanor crime, you have a right to a bench trial or a jury trial. Do you understand the difference?
Yes.
Okay. The only thing I can tell you about those is a bench trial, we're going to be able to take care of a lot quicker than a jury trial, because jury trials, we don't even know when we're going to be scheduling those.
Okay.
But bench trials, we can schedule a little quicker. If you're willing to do a Zoom bench trial, we can do that fairly quick.
Okay. I'll do that.
All right. You sure?
Are you going to be the judge?
Well, unless I get run over by a bus. Yes.
Okay. I trust you.
Well, let me get your phone number, because I'm going to have one of my clerks call you to schedule this.
Okay. And is Corey going to have to be present for this?
For the bench trial, yes.
Okay.
Go ahead.
313?
Yes, sir.
799?
Yes,
1814.
All right. So 799-1814.
Exactly.
All right. So I'm just going to make a note. We're going to set this for a Zoom bench trial. I'll continue your bond. And you'll hear from one of our clerks to schedule that for you. And hopefully it'll be in the next 3 weeks.
Okay. Do you suggest I get a lawyer for this?
Never ask a lawyer if you need a lawyer.
Okay.
Because the answer will always be yes.
Okay. All right.
I always think it's a good idea to at least get the advice of an attorney.
Okay.
All right. Anything else I can do with you today?
I guess not.
All right. Have a great day, Mr. Duke.
Oh, I'm going to have a great day. All right.
Thank you.
I've been thinking about this for months. It's driving me nuts.
Well, hopefully we can get it put to bed pretty quick.
Yeah, me too.
Thank you. Where'd you go, Miss Thomas?
Hello?
Hi.
Good morning.
Good morning, counsel. Your appearance for Mr. Alcantara.
Good morning, Your Honor. Michael Lacy on behalf of Noe Alcantara.
All right, and counsel, seems to me there was an offer on the table last time around. Oh,
Yes,
good. Miss Manarino's coming back in. Miss
Okay.
Manarino, on Alcantara, I've got Mr. Lacy and his client.
Okay.
Was there an offer on this?
Judge, if I could talk to Mr. Lacy, this one's a little complicated.
Sure. All right, Mr. Alcantara, I'm going to leave you right where you're at. I'm just going to mute you.
Okay.
And I'm going to put your attorney in a breakout room with the prosecutor.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
I probably need a breakout room with Miss Moore eventually, Your Honor.
All right.
Do I press leave meeting?
No, you just gotta hang out until I figure out what I'm doing.
Okay, thank you. This can't be too easy.
Well, it's not for me because I don't do my own breakout rooms usually.
Oh.
It's not easy for anyone, counsel.
No?
No.
Well, you look like you're a seasoned lawyer. This should be a piece of cake. Walk in the
No,
park.
sir. The more seasoned, the less you know about computers.
You know what? If I didn't have my assistant, I'd be lost.
All right, I think
I
I've got you
depend on
two
my
going in right
grandchildren.
now. And Jeff, who are you? Oh, Jeff, where'd you go? Bill, you got something ready?
I do. Nicole Wall is ready.
Let's see if I can find her. I don't have a Nicole Wall in my waiting room. I got
Just
an iPhone.
there and told her to log in.
Let's see if this iPhone is her.
All right.
That's not her.
That is not her. Let me text her and see what's going on because she should have been there a good couple minutes ago.
Ms. Thomas, good morning.
Good morning.
Ms. Thomas, I've got 3 files with your name on them, all from August 8. No, they're not all from August 8. August 8 is an operating while intoxicated and a possession charge. And then from February 5, we've got a drove while license not valid. The prosecutor has made an offer on this file. If you plead to the drinking and driving charge, the other 2 charges would be dismissed. The operating while intoxicated carries a possible penalty of up to $500 fines plus court costs and up to 93 days in jail. Do you understand that?
And up to 93 days in jail?
Possible penalty. Possible penalty.
Possible? Okay.
I have to tell you what the possible penalties are, not what I'm planning on doing.
Okay.
It would actually be pretty unusual if I would have put you in jail on this. Unless, you know, we're 3 months into probation and you're just ignoring everything I've told you to do.
No, I wouldn't do that.
So you understand the offer from the prosecutor?
So the first case will be
The improper license charge and
Yes.
the possession charge would be dismissed if you plead guilty to the operating while intoxicated.
Okay.
That's the offer.
Okay.
And generally speaking, do you understand your rights? What I call your court rights, your right to go to trial, your right to be presumed innocent until proven guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. You understand those rights?
Yes.
All right. Do you have enough information to make a decision on this offer, or do you need time to consider this offer, or more information?
I would probably need more information.
Okay.
From the first one, I don't really remember exactly what happened because I know on the ticket they said driving while under or not with security, but on the police report, Well, I think you said I have another DUI coming. I was just confused, but on the ticket or on a police report, I would appear normal, and I never was offered a DUI or a test for it.
Have you talked to an attorney on this?
No, but if it, you know, hurt my record because I don't have one yet.
You hurt your record. I don't understand what that means.
I don't have anything on my record now,
Okay.
but
All right. But you have not talked to an attorney yet.
I was looking for one, but I haven't found one so
Okay.
far.
All right. All right. I've got a court-appointed attorney that's on Zoom with us today that I could put you in a breakout room with him. He's currently in a breakout room, but when he gets done with that one, I'll put him in to talk to you.
Okay.
In the meantime, I'm gonna put you in the waiting room.
Okay. That's fine.
And Judge, my client indicated that she is in the waiting room, so.
All right, I'll look for her again.
And Angela, she is impaired.
Okay, Your Honor. When I spoke with Mr. Lacy, he indicated that Mr. Alcantara had requested or at least spoken with the court about an interpreter. Do you?
Never came to me.
Okay. So what I think we may need to do then, Judge, is I spoke with Mr. Lacy, but perhaps adjourn it so that we can have an interpreter and then Mr. Lacy can speak with his client about what we spoke about. But I'll wait for Mr. Lacy to come. Oh, I didn't know he was to come back to confirm that.
Angela, not to butt in, but you know, there's a service that most of the courts are just calling people on demand for an interpreter.
Oh.
For these Zoom conferences.
We're not doing it today. I'm juggling enough balls in the air today.
Okay.
Yeah, I appreciate it though.
Yeah.
All right, Mr. Lacy, we'll adjourn this so we can have a Spanish language interpreter with us.
Sounds good.
All right, Mr. Alcantara, understand that?
Yes.
All right, have a good day, gentlemen.
Okay, so how will we get the new date?
We'll mail out a notice.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor. Thank
You're
you very
welcome.
much. Okay, bye.
Thanks, Judge.
You're welcome. Jeff?
Yes, sir.
Who are you talking to in a breakout?
I have to be in a breakout room with Miss Moore. I haven't been yet.
All right, I've got another lady ready to go too, so let's get you in with Miss Moore first.
All right, thank you, Judge.
I also believe, well, I'm unavailable and I didn't even know about that one.
Where's that coming from?
That's my iPad, Judge.
And your lady's still not showing up in my waiting room, Bill. I'll look for her in a minute.
He says it says that it's your waiting room.
Then tell her to identify herself with her name on the waiting room because I don't have time to jump in with all these phones that I don't know who they are.
All right, so Mr. Nation, which file you here?
All right, you should be going in a breakout room with Miss Moore right now, Jeff.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Yeah, Bill, I don't have anybody named Wall.
Told her the name herself.
Just, you know what? Just call her and let's put her on speakerphone. Let's take care of some business.
Okay, sure. Hey, Judge can't find you in the waiting room, so we're just going to put you on speakerphone, all right? All right, here you go.
All right, thank you.
Good morning, Miss Wall. Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, I can hear you a little bit.
Okay, I can speak up. Miss Manarino, where are we at on this file?
Your Honor, based on my conversation with Mr. Mays, it's my understanding that Ms. Wall is going to plead guilty to operating while visibly impaired.
And that's correct, Judge. I've advised my client of her rights. We've gone through the advice of rights form together. I've advised her what the maximum possible penalty for operating while visibly impaired is. And it's my understanding that she is going to avail herself of the prosecutor's offer at this time and tender a plea of guilty to the amended count of operating while visibly impaired. Is that right, Ms. Wall?
Yeah,
Ms. Wall, do you understand the possible penalty for the added charge?
I'm sorry, could you repeat what you said?
Do you understand the possible penalty for the added charge?
Yeah,
Do you understand your rights and options after speaking to Mr. Mays?
yeah,
Understanding all of that, are you pleading guilty freely and voluntarily to the added charge today?
yeah,
Did you drive a vehicle in Van Buren Township on July 13, 2020?
yeah,
Prior to driving the vehicle, did you consume alcohol?
yeah,
Mr. Mays, would you stipulate to a drug or alcohol test?
Yes, Judge. I think it's 0.14, 0.15.
Everyone satisfied with the plea?
I am, Judge.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, ma'am, I've accepted your plea. I'll dismiss the original charge. I'm going to put you on a personal bond with a couple of conditions. The first one is that you not purchase, possess, or consume any mood-altering substance. The second one is that you cooperate with Mr. Mays and my probation department so we can move this file along. And thirdly, it looks like we need to have her printed. Bill, can we do that by 5 p.m. tomorrow?
We can, Judge.
All right. And have you explained to her she's going to be contacted by probation, or should I walk through that process?
No, I've explained that.
Okay. Anything else?
No, Your Honor.
Ms. Wall, would you raise your right hand wherever you're at?
yeah,
Do you swear or affirm and acknowledge the debt payable to the court in the amount of $1,000 if you mess up on bond?
yeah.
Any questions?
Do you have any questions?
No,
Okay.
Have a
Nicole,
good
I'll
day.
call you. I'll call you in a moment. Thank you very much,
Mays,
Judge.
enjoy your day.
You too.
Thank you. All right, I'm going to try to get Christy. No, Christy Thomas is waiting to talk to Jeff. So let's see who else we can talk to. I've got somebody in my waiting room that I don't have a name on the docket, Maurice Davis. At least I didn't see a Davis on the docket.
Does he have a client on the docket? Is that, I don't know if it's Maurice Davis, the attorney?
Yes.
Oh, it is. Good morning, counsel.
Morning. How are you?
Better than I deserve. Who's your client?
Kenneth Hunter.
Hunter.
Oh, he was the one who came in earlier.
Yeah. Yeah, I think Mr. Hunter's on the docket for our magistrate with the DWLS.
Yes.
Yes, I'm going to give you another number for that, counsel.
Oh, okay.
When you're ready, let me know.
Okay, I'm ready.
818-664-4398.
Okay.
Good luck.
Thanks.
You're welcome. I've got a Larry Williams in the waiting room, but I don't have a Larry Williams on the docket. Oh, yeah, I do. A and B charge?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Hello.
Good morning, Mr. Williams.
Good morning.
Mr. Williams, we've got a file from July 22nd, 2020, assault and battery charge. Ms. Manarino is the prosecutor for Van Buren Township. She's joining us today. Ms. Manarino, do you have an offer for Mr. Williams?
Yes, Your Honor. I spoke with the victim on this matter, and at this time, they're requesting that this matter be dismissed.
Mr. Williams, that okay with you?
Yes.
I would think so. Enjoy your day, sir.
All right. Thank you. You guys too.
Thanks.
Bye-bye.
Your Honor,
Yes, sir.
with Miss Moore, there's a lot on her plate. I've went into a detailed explanation of the offer, which is generous. She only wishes to have a short adjournment to consider it.
All right. I'll have them adjourned. I don't know when the new date's going to be. It'll probably be after the first of the year.
Thank you, Your Honor. Thank you, Miss Manarino.
Oh, you're welcome.
Miss Moore, let me just confirm some information. You're still on Wildbrook?
Yes, Your Honor.
And phone number 583-8267?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, we'll send you a new notice.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Thank you,
ma'am.
Judge.
And
Thank you, Ms.
Jeff, you'll
Moore.
stay on this one?
Beg your pardon?
You'll stay on this file?
Probably yes.
I just don't want to have to explain all that again.
Then I will stay on it.
I'll make a note.
Thank you, Judge.
All right, Jeff, I'm going to put you in another waiting room, or excuse me, breakout room with Miss Thomas. She's got 3 charges: improper license, possession, and operating while intoxicated.
Last name Thomas?
Correct. And Angela's offer was she pleads straight up to the intox, and the other 2 go bye-bye.
Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome. Let's see.
What's the case number, Judge?
Case number is on the intox. I won't give you all 3, just on the intox, 20-1655. Montez Tate coming in now, Angela.
Tate?
Tate.
Okay. Judge, can you see on the file if there were any civil infractions that were attached, or if it was just the misdemeanor charge? I know this is an old one.
Yeah, let me look. Looks like there was a seatbelt at the same time. And he still owes the money on that one. That's up to $337.
Okay.
He's actually got 4 open files with us. Mr. Tate, can you hear me?
Yes, hold on 1 second, sir. I'm at work at the moment.
So am I.
Okay, I can hear you.
All right. We've got 4 open files with you, sir. We've got a speeding ticket from 2010 that you owe $439 on. We've got a stop sign violation from 2011 that you owe $439 on. We've got a seatbelt from 2011 that you owe $337 on. And also from 2011, we've got the drove while license suspended misdemeanor that's scheduled for today. Joining us on Zoom is the prosecutor for Van Buren Township, Ms. Manarino. Is there an offer on the table?
Okay.
Your Honor, if Mr. Tate's gonna pay the $300+ on the seatbelt ticket, I would dismiss the DWLS charge.
How soon can you get some money on that safety belt ticket?
I was talking to someone earlier, and she cut a deal with me. She said that if I pay $445, that I will be able to get my license back. Like I said, I told her I got a chance to drive for GFL, which I'm in right now. And I can make little payments, every week. I get paid every week.
All right, well, I'm going to make this suggestion because what the prosecutor's saying is if you take care of the seatbelt ticket, she'll make the misdemeanor go away. So why don't we just adjourn this out to give you a chance to get at least $300 paid on that payment plan? And if you do it before the adjourned date comes up, then we can dismiss this misdemeanor.
Okay.
And Ms. Manarino, does that make sense?
Yeah, Judge, I'm good with that.
So if I give you a date sometime in sometime in February, that gives you the whole month of December and the whole month of January.
Okay. Now, the other case, the 445, that's additional to this ticket we're talking about?
I don't know I don't know who you talked to about a deal. All I know is right now we've got 3 files. We've got a total of $1,260 due on all your files.
Okay.
So I don't know who you talked to about a deal. All I'm saying is Ms. Manarino's okay with dismissing the misdemeanor if you come up with $300 to the court between now and the next court date. I don't think she cares if it pays off all your tickets or just one of your tickets.
Okay. So I pay
Ms.
that
Manarino, you agree with me?
Yes, Judge.
Okay.
So if I pay that $300, then I pay on the other ones, or what's the deal?
It doesn't matter. Once again, I don't know what the deal is you're talking about with $400, but if you,
I'm talking about the one you guys are talking about. If I pay that $300, then I go off to the next one, or
you're losing me. My understanding is you've got a payment plan right now on the total that you owe us, correct? At $50 a month.
Right.
Right, and the total you owe us is over $1,200.
Yeah. Well, I guess that's where the confusion is. The lady I talked to said that they would waive those fees if I paid $445. They would waive the late fees.
And once again, I don't know. I'm not the lady you talked to, so I have no idea what deal you might have talked to somebody else about. All I'm saying is, if you've got a deal out there to clear everything for $400, 300 of that will make this misdemeanor go away as long as you pay the 300 between now and your next court date.
Okay, that's perfect.
All right, so I'm going to make a note in the file. We'll adjourn it till at least February 1.
Okay.
That gives you all of December and January.
Now, when I pay this, can I get my license back?
If that's the deal, if the deal you made with somebody else in the building is that $400 gets you your license back, then yes.
Okay.
Fourth time. I don't know what that deal was, and I don't have time to run the computer with all your files to find it.
Yes, sir.
All right. All right, any questions?
No, sir. I just want to get my license back, man, so I can.
Good luck. Yep, good luck. We want you driving legally.
Yes, sir. Well,
Your Honor, I went into a breakout room, but nobody joined me.
All right, well, that didn't help me because you just interrupted another guy talking, so I didn't hear you or him. Mr. Tate, any question?
No, I was just saying that you won't see any more tickets for me.
Awesome. All right. I'm going to kick you out, then go back to work.
All right. Thank you, sir.
All right, Jeff, Miss Thomas did not join you in the waiting room?
No, Your Honor.
Why not?
I was there all by myself.
I moved her. Let me try to get her there again.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Oh, I know why. I know why, Jeff. I got to admit her first. You shouldn't give me the option to send her there if she's not in the meeting.
Ooh, there's somebody.
All right, you should be there now. What's up?
This guy just called. He doesn't speak very good English. He can't get Zoom. Doesn't know how to work Zoom. He's a 1020 person Zoom.
Hold on a minute before you leave. Let me make sure he is for me. He is. Okay. Thanks. Roberto Welch, trying to get him in.
Judge, he has an attorney as well.
Yes, sir. They're right here.
And got an attorney coming in too.
Yep.
Good morning, counsel. Your appearance for Roberto Welch.
May it please the court, Doug Malkoff. I represent Roberto Welch, who's present.
Mr. Welch, can you hear us?
Yes, sir.
All right. Ms. Manarino?
Yes, Your Honor. At this time, the people are moving to dismiss this charge pursuant to the request of the complainant.
Counsel, any objection from defense?
Not from the defense.
All right. Have a good day, gentlemen.
Thanks.
Thank
See you
you,
soon,
you too.
Judge.
I've got a Klusner. KL.
Yeah. Which one? I think
Sharon, or Shannon, excuse me.
I think, does she have an attorney, Judge? Is Murray Duncan representing her, maybe?
No, I've got
But the
a
other
Werbling, Benjamin Werbling.
Oh, that's right. Okay. I couldn't remember if that was, oh, it's the other, yeah, that's right. It's the other Klusner, I think, that Murray's representing. Sorry.
Good morning, council. How are you?
Morning.
Good. How are you? I got a new computer, so I'm glad that I can see you and hear you.
You don't have audio, or excuse me, you don't have video, counsel, but that's all right.
Oh, sorry about that, Judge.
That's all right. I don't care if you're having a bad hair day. I can just deal with your voice.
Yeah, well, that's the story of my life, actually. I'm a bit follically challenged, so I'll just go with the audio.
No problem.
Yes, Judge. Good to see you.
Same here. Without
Yes, sir.
seeing you. Ms.
Right,
Klusner, can you hear us? Looks like we do not have your client joined.
Okay. I just talked to her about 9:45. Oh, yeah, she doesn't. Okay. Sorry, Judge.
All right. What are we doing with this one? Do we know?
I don't know. Yeah.
Would it be helpful if we talked real quick and?
Yeah.
Okay.
That would be
You want me to put you two in a breakout?
That'll work, Judge.
Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome.
Hello?
Let's see if this works, Angela.
Is it 4, Judge?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, shit.
I don't even know if this I had it. I was just about to click on it.
No, I clicked the wrong damn button. I just closed them all.
I can hear him. Can you hear me?
Are you Sharon Klusner?
Yes, I am.
All right, just hang out where you're at.
Okay.
Jeff, were you done with Ms. Thomas?
Just about, Judge. I have a question for Miss Manarino.
Go ahead.
Angela, is the offer an impaired on this matter?
Intact.
Does she have any priors?
I don't believe so.
Jeff, you need more time with her?
Well, Angela, if she has no priors, she's still not a candidate?
Correct.
All right, just a second, Judge. I'll speak with her once again.
All right, I'll put you back in. I'll try to.
Thank you, Judge.
I think I got you and Mr. Werbling figured out too.
Hello, Judge.
Good morning, Mr. Duncan. How are you?
Good, thank you.
You are coming in for Nicole Klusner?
Yes, I am, Judge.
All right, I do not see her in my waiting room yet, but I've got a couple people that are unidentified. And to be perfectly blunt, I just haven't had time to figure out who they are.
Okay.
Hi, Murray.
Well, hi. How's it going, Angela?
I'm good. How are you? Are you on the other Klusner? Nicole, is that yours?
Is that one filed yet?
Is that one you, well, no, I mean, is Nicole your client? Because
Yes,
Shannon.
yes,
Okay.
yes, that's my
That's
client.
what I thought. Okay, I got them confused because there was a Shannon and a Nicole Klusner on my docket this morning.
Do we have the new file yet?
No, and that's what I was gonna ask if we
Is
could
that a
adjourn it.
Belleville one?
Yes, that's a Belleville one. I'm trying to get them both at once, Judge, so I can figure out what I'm doing.
I'm gonna put a note in the file. We're gonna adjourn this out till February.
Okay, thank you.
Have you
What's that,
talked to
Angela?
Murray? Do you know where that one's at?
No, on the blood draws, some of them are coming back pretty quick and some of them are taking a long time. So
I
I
know.
just keep
kinda
checking.
hit or miss.
I just keep checking the register of actions, you know?
All right, Murray, if you don't mind, I'm gonna let you contact your client and let her know what's going on.
Okay, that's fine, Judge. Thank you.
All right, be well.
Bye, Angela.
Bye, Murray. Good to see you.
Good to see you.
Angela, I'm gonna bring in Alan Atkinson
Oh, okay.
while I'm waiting for those breakout rooms that are closing.
Yeah, Mr. Warbling should have come back, but I don't know what happened.
He's coming in right now.
Oh, okay.
Judge, I had an opportunity to speak with Ms. Manarino. Was there any way I could just get a brief adjournment just to look at the video, Your Honor?
Sure. I don't know when my next date's gonna be. The clerks will
No
set
problem.
that up.
No problem. I appreciate
Ms.
it. Your Honor.
Klusner, we're gonna adjourn this. I'll just make a note, client will adjourn it for discovery.
Thank you, Judge.
And I'll have that sent over to you.
Thanks, Ms. Manarino. And
You're
Ms. Klusner, you understand that? Counsel, I still don't have your client connected, so you have to let her know and you're gone now, so.
I will. I sure will.
Thanks.
Thanks, Judge. Have a wonderful holidays.
You as well.
Thank you.
Mr. Atkinson, hang out for a minute.
Okay, can you hear me?
Mr. Bowditch, where are we at?
Your Honor, Ms. Thomas wishes to take the mercy of the prosecutor.
All right. Ms. Thomas, you understand the possible penalty for the operating while intoxicated charge?
Yes, Your Honor.
And you've gone over your rights. You understand those rights and options after discussing them with Mr. Bowditch?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Bowditch, why don't you do the voir dire on this? The date was August 8, 2020.
Yes, Your Honor. Ms. Moore, on that date and time, were you driving a vehicle? Ms. Thomas?
Yes. Yes.
Had you been drinking?
Yes.
Do you believe because of the consumption of alcohol, your ability to drive a vehicle was influenced?
Yes.
Did you take a breath test or did you take a blood test?
Yes. Blood test.
Do you believe you were over the legal limit of 0.08?
Over it.
Yes. Ms. Manarino, do we have a blood test result?
I believe it was
Ms.
a
Thomas
point-
has one.
I believe it was a 0.24.
Thank you. Ms. Moore, or Ms. Thomas, would you have any reason to doubt that blood test?
Blood test? No.
Defense is satisfied, Your Honor.
All right, Ms. Thomas, I'll accept your plea to the added charge, or excuse me, to the original charge of intoxicated driving. I'll dismiss the two companion charges. I'm going to refer you to our probation department. They're going to reach out to you and schedule a Zoom interview. Based on that interview, they'll put together a report recommendation for sentencing. You'll get a chance to go over that with your attorney. I'll look at that, then we'll all discuss it, and then I'll come up with the sentencing terms. Understood?
Yes, Your Honor.
Your address on Brookview, a good one?
Yes, Your Honor.
And phone number 589-9266?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you have an email address?
Yes.
Is that the Christy Thomas 990?
Mm-hmm. Yes, Your Honor.
All right, I'm going to put you on a personal bond, Ms. Thomas. Raise your right hand. Two conditions. First, that you cooperate with probation and your attorney so we can take care of this file. And two, that you not purchase, possess, or consume any mood-altering substance unless you've got a doctor's prescription. You understand those terms?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you swear or affirm and acknowledge the debt payable to the court in the amount of $1,000 if you mess up on bond?
Yes, Your Honor.
Any questions?
No, Your Honor.
You're all set.
Thank you, Your Honor. Thanks, Ms. Thomas.
Thank you.
All right, Mr. Atkinson, I've got a couple files here with your name on them. From June 2, 2017, drove while license suspended, revoked, or denied, and possession. Ms. Manarino is joining us. She is the prosecutor for Van Buren Township. Do you understand that, sir?
Yes.
Counsel, is there an offer for Mr. Atkinson to consider?
Yes, Judge. On the driving on a suspended license charge, I'd amend that to a no operator's license on person and dismiss the possession.
All right, Mr. Atkinson, no valid operator's license on person is a misdemeanor, up to $500 fines plus court costs, up to 90 days in jail, The big difference is it doesn't have the 2 points that the drove while license suspended has. Understood?
Yes.
Do you have enough information to make a decision on that offer from the prosecutor, or do you need some time to consider that or more information?
Both. I need more information and just a little time to consider, about what's being offered.
All right, what would you need to know as far as info? Anything I can help you with, I'll do so.
Well, you said if I take the charge for driving without a license, it'd be like a non-operating charge, and you would dismiss the possession charge.
Yeah, you'd be entering a guilty plea to the charge of no valid license on person. That's like when you're going down the road, you get stopped and the officer asks for your license. You say, oh, I left that in my wallet and I'm just running up the store to milk. I don't have my wallet with my ID.
Okay, and what does that mean exactly?
It's still a misdemeanor. It's still a misdemeanor, goes on your record as a criminal conviction. It could affect your driving privileges depending on why you were suspended on June 2, 2017. The Secretary of State may resuspend you or add to that suspension, but it doesn't have any points like the drove while license suspended does.
I do need a little bit of time to consider that.
I can do that. Address on Peyton still a good one?
Yes.
All right. Phone number 208-0386.
Yes.
All right. I'm going to put you on a personal bond on these two files. Raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm and acknowledge the debt payable to the court amount of $1,000 on each of these two files for a total of $2,000 if I don't see you on the next Zoom date?
Yes.
All right. We'll mail out a notice for you for that next court date.
Okay.
You put your hand down. Any questions?
That's everything. I appreciate you.
You're welcome. Have a nice day.
Are you too?
All right. I'm going to bring in a person that's in the waiting room as Meeham. I'm assuming it's probably Melinda Hammond. So let's find out.
Hi,
Ma'am, what is your name?
Melissa Hammond.
All right, Miss Hammond, my name is Brian Oakley. I'm one of the judges at the 34th District Court. I've got a July 5, 2020 misdemeanor charge of fail to stop or identify after a property damage accident. Do you understand that?
Yes.
That does carry a possible penalty of up to $500 fines plus court costs and up to 93 days in jail. Do you understand that?
Yes.
All right. Miss Manarino is the prosecutor for Van Buren Township joining us today on Zoom. Miss Manarino, is there an offer for the lady to consider?
Your Honor, she does have counsel on this matter.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's okay.
Let's bring him in.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hello.
Morning.
Counsel, your appearance, please.
For the record, Your Honor, Randall Upshaw, on behalf of defense.
Good morning. Miss Manarino, is there an offer for counsel?
Your Honor, I think that I need to speak with Mr. Upshaw on this matter first.
All right. So before I stick you in a waiting room, let's see if I can figure out some work for me.
Okay.
Let's see who else we got in the waiting room we can talk about. Unfortunately, none of the names in the waiting room are matching any of the names on the docket. All right, so I'll put you in a waiting room. Melissa, I'm gonna stick you right in the waiting room.
All right, thank you.
Your attorney's going to a breakout room. Is your name Quintez Coates?
Yes.
Mr. Coates, what time was your court date?
It was at 9:20.
I don't have you on my docket, so I'm assuming maybe you were supposed to, oh no, there you are. There you are. Okay, great. All right, I've got your file. I need to talk to the prosecutor. She's in a breakout room, so I'm going to leave you right where you're at and mute you until she can come back in the meeting. All right, are we ready on Hammond?
Yes.
I'm asking for an adjournment on this. Apparently there's some video that defense counsel has seen that I did not get. So I'd like to take a look at that and see if we can reach some kind of resolution.
And Mr. Upshaw, I'm assuming you're okay with the adjournment?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, bond will be continued. Clerks will set the date and send out notices, council.
You both have a good day.
You as
Thank
well.
you.
Thank you.
Angela, I'm going to bring in Mr. Coates.
Okay. Judge, can I just have a second? Somebody from the court's calling me.
Sure. Mr. Coates, it looks like you've got some files with us that you owe money on, that you've got a payment plan, but you haven't made any payments since October or September. Is that right?
I believe I've been making payments, but I don't believe it was to that court. I believe it was to a different court.
Yeah, it looks like you had a payment with us due on October 23 that never got paid. So right now it looks like there's a balance due of $1,889.
1,008. Is that from the Romulus District Court?
Correct. There's a no proof of insurance and impeding traffic from 2016. No proof of insurance and fail to yield from 2018. And then we've got the file that's scheduled for today, which is a misdemeanor from 2018. Ms. Manarino, on that file, is there an offer?
Judge, how much does he owe on the civil infractions from this?
The 4 files he owes us money on, civil infractions, total $1,889.
1 second, Judge.
Sure. And they're all Van Buren, by the way.
Yeah. I'm just looking to see. Okay. And you said 2 of those were the no proof of insurance and the failure to yield?
Correct.
Okay. Then we would dismiss this driving on a suspended license if he's paying the civil infractions.
All right. You willing to dismiss today, or you want to see some payments made?
No, I'd like to see some payments, Judge, because he does owe quite a bit.
Okay. All right. What kind of money you want to see before you're willing to make this one go away?
How much does he owe on these 2?
These 2, the companion cases from 2018, a little over $800.
So if he can pay like 400, pay half.
Okay.
And then we can work with him and he can pay off the rest.
Okay. Mr. Coates, you understand what she's saying? Of the 1889 that you owe the court,
right?
Over 800 of that are cases from October of 2018, just like this misdemeanor. So what she's saying is if you can get $400 paid on those other 2018 files of civil infractions, she'll give me the okay to dismiss the misdemeanor.
Okay.
So how soon could you make a $400 payment to the court?
I would say I'll get paid in about next Monday. Yeah, next Monday.
So you can pay it next Monday, or you get paid next Monday?
I can go and put some money on it today, but I wouldn't be able to pay the rest of the 400.
No, just I'll give you one due date for the full 400.
Okay, yeah.
And I'd like you to come in before 2:00 in the afternoon. That way you can make a $400 payment and set up a payment plan on the balance of that. It'd be another $1,400.
Okay, and
can you come in before 2:00 next week someday?
Yes, I can come in before 2.
All right, so if I give you until next Friday?
Yep, next Friday. And I'm just wanting to make sure the correct address.
Yeah, that's the 34th District Court on Wayne Road, which is just south of 94. So the address is 11131 South Wayne Road.
All right. Yep. And I was paying the rest of my course, and when I called them, this was the only one that they said I had left.
All right, so this will be a good start. You'll pay the 400, make this misdemeanor go away, set up a payment plan on the other 1,400.
All right.
Okay. Good luck.
All right. Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right.
I'm trying to get Miss Slavin connected with audio.
Okay.
April Slavin.
Yes.
There you go. Good morning.
Good morning.
Ms. Slavin, I've got on Zoom joining us, Ms. Manarino, who is the prosecutor for Van Buren Township. You've got a file with the court December 5, 2018, misdemeanor charge of drove while license suspended, revoked, or denied. Ms. Manarino, is there an offer for Ms. Slavin to consider?
Yes, Judge. It looks like
I paid it. I paid it on June 29th.
You paid what on June 29th, ma'am?
I paid the total amount was $4.
You mean to get all your licenses, all your suspensions cleared?
Yes, sir.
And it does show, I'm looking at her driving record, Ms. Manarino. Doesn't show any suspensions, just shows that she needs to pay a reinstatement fee to get back on the road.
okay.
Yep. And I need that ASAP. I just graduated from school and I need to get out there and working, not on a bus.
So we can amend the driving on a suspended license to an allowing, Judge.
Awesome. All right. Ms. Slavins, the offer is that you plead guilty to allowing an unlicensed driver to operate your vehicle. That's like you send your 16-year-old up to the store to get milk, but they have their permit, but they don't have their license.
Gotcha.
So that charge, it's a misdemeanor. It's a
Good.
jailable offense. Not that I'm going to put you in jail. But it's not going to affect your license. The Secretary of State's not going to give you any points and they're not going to resuspend you.
Okay, good.
Are you willing to take that offer or do you need some more time to consider that?
I can do that.
All righty.
I want to be done with this. It's been since
All right.
2018 over my head.
I'm going to help you get done with it. December 5, 2018, did you drive a vehicle in Van Buren Township while your license was suspended, revoked, or denied?
I did.
I'll accept your plea to that charge, dismiss the original charge. Our address for you is on McLean, apartment 2. Is that a good one?
It is.
845-7839, your phone?
It is. 248.
Awesome.
Mhm.
Yep. Is there anything else you want me to consider before I set the terms of sentence?
No.
All right. Fines and costs on this file, $600. I'm more than happy to set up a payment plan with you. Tell me how you want to do it, weekly, bi-weekly, or monthly.
I don't have a job and I already paid $418 plus $50 on that. So
No, not on this, you didn't.
okay.
This is a misdemeanor. You haven't been sentenced until today. You might have paid the civil infractions for the speed limit sign that you got, or a speeding ticket that you got at the same time.
I got the speeding ticket and I paid 2 tickets. Okay.
But you didn't pay this one.
So it's another $600. I don't get it because I'm looking at it and it says that I paid for the speeding. I paid for driving without a license.
No, you didn't. Not on this one, not this charge. Did you have another drove while license suspended charge somewhere that you paid for?
No.
No.
Yeah, I don't know how I'm gonna pay that because I don't have a job and I just had knee surgery and I'm getting another knee done December the 29th. So there's no income. I don't have an income.
I can put you on a payment plan or I can let you do some community service.
You can put me on community service and I'll go out there and walk around with my walker. That'll be fine.
Or I could just put you in jail. That'll work.
That'll, if you want to, because I can't walk after the surgery. I don't have a job. I don't want to commit to paying a payment plan and I don't have any money.
Okay, that's fine. I'll give you 30 days to pay it or you can do 10 days in jail.
Okay.
All right, now I've got a sawmiller.
Oh, that's Mr. Bowdich's client, Judge.
Oh, that'll work out then.
Ready, Your Honor.
See if we can get them connected.
Ms. Manarino, Ms. Sawmiller wishes to take the mercy of the prosecutor.
Okay.
Which was?
Go ahead, Jeff.
Ms. Sawmiller will be pleading guilty to an added, or pleading guilty to giving false information to a police officer. The other charge would be dismissed. If she complies with all the court's wishes, the court may, after the expiration of 6 months,
Yes.
Consider dismissal of these charges under the diversion program.
All right, Ms. Sawmiller, you got a good audio? You hearing us?
Yes.
All right, you understand your rights and options after discussing those with Mr. Bowditch?
Yes, sir.
All right, and you understand that the possible penalty for false ID to a police officer is up to $500 fines plus court costs and up to 93 days in jail?
Yes.
Understanding all of that, are you pleading guilty to that charge today?
Yes.
All right, on July 8, 2018, did you come in contact with officers in Van Buren Township?
Yes, I did. I was at McDonald's on Rossonville Road, I believe it was.
All right, and at that time, did you give those officers some false information?
I gave him my maiden last name.
All right, so when they asked you for your name, you gave them a different name than the name you currently had?
Yes.
Satisfied, Mr. Bowditch?
Satisfied, Your Honor.
I am as well. I'll dismiss the companion case. Ma'am, I've got your address on Independence Road. Is that a good one?
Yes.
516-9419, good number?
Yep. Yes,
Okay.
it is.
What else should I consider before I set terms of sentence?
That
She is an Ohio resident, Your Honor.
Miss Sawmiller, go ahead.
I honestly didn't know that like using my maiden last name would actually get me in trouble like this. I had absolutely no idea at all. And I deeply do apologize for all of it.
Why'd you give him your maiden name?
Because me and my ex-husband, we haven't been together in, I don't know, so many years. And I just went back to using my maiden last name.
All right. Are you working?
Yes.
Where do you work?
I work at Wendy's.
How long you been there?
I've been there for almost 2 years.
Okay. All right. I'll go along with the delayed sentence. In other words, for 6 months, stay out of trouble. No new court charges. Court costs are assessed the amount of $400. As long as you pay the money, stay out of trouble, then at the end of 6 months, this will be dismissed. You understand that?
Yes, I do. Thank you.
Address on Independence Road going to be good for 6 months?
Yes.
All right. How do you want to pay the $400? I can give you a due date or I can set you up with a payment plan.
Can we set up a payment plan?
How much? How often? When can you start?
I could start as soon as possible, and I can probably do like maybe $50.
You want to do 50 a month?
Yeah, that's fine.
Start January 1 or
Okay.
before?
Yeah, we can do it on January 1st.
Okay, you're all set. As long as you make your payments to stay out of trouble, this will go away.
Okay.
Thank you, Ms. Sawmiller.
Thank you.
I've got an iPhone coming in. I don't know who they are. What's
I'm
your name,
expecting
sir?
a Mr. Hills, Your Honor.
Thank you. Red shirt, what's your name? Hello? What's your name, red shirt? Goodbye.
Hope that wasn't Mr. Hills. There should be a Derek Hills waiting, Your Honor.
Not labeled as such in the waiting room.
I just received a message from him that he is in there.
Well, tell him to label himself with his name instead of iPhone, and that would help me do what I'm doing.
All right.
Monisha James, are you connected yet?
Can you guys hear me?
Is your name Monisha James?
Yes, I missed the 8:30 this morning.
All right. I don't think you're in the right room anyhow.
And she
Yeah,
said
you
for
are.
him too.
Yep. Yep. You missed it by a long shot. All right. Let me find your file.
Okay.
All right. We've got 3 files from July 10, 2020. Drove while license suspended, revoked, or denied, false info to a police officer, and reckless driving. Is there an offer, Miss Manarino?
Judge, yes, I'm just not sure what that would be yet. Miss James, what's going on with your license? Are you still
Yeah, right.
suspended?
Yeah, I believe Romulus, last time I checked, Romulus is the last people to have his suspended between you guys and maybe, I feel like it's Romulus. I've been paying them.
Did you do, Miss James, did you take care of Ypsi Township since November 9th?
Yeah, I've been paying them like crazy. I don't believe I have any more warrants or anything for them. I just have to pay the reinstatement fee.
How about Livonia?
Not sure. I believe the same thing.
Yeah. Miss Manarino, my printout from Secretary of State's dated November 9 showed
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 suspensions from 14B and Ypsi.
Right.
One from
Yeah, that's
Detroit. Ma'am, quit talking when I'm talking, please.
Sorry.
One from Livonia, one from Detroit. So
Yeah,
have you
that's-
done anything in Detroit since November 9th?
Me?
Yeah.
Okay. No, I've been trying to call them, which nobody, it's very aggravating. I sat on the phone for about 3 hours last time. Nobody answered the courthouse phone to reschedule, what is it called?
Miss James,
This.
you know what you might want to try to do?
What?
I know most of the courts, it's real hard to do anything on the phone, but sometimes you can go on their website and send them an email. So try that with 36. I don't know if you can or not, but try that.
Okay. Because I've been
Alright.
trying to get out the warrants, and 14B, they literally told me it's like $180 altogether for the reinstatement fee for my
Okay.
license.
All right.
All right, Judge. So here's what I can do on this. On the reckless driving, I'd amend that to a careless, dismiss the driving on a suspended. If she pleads guilty to the false ID, I'd ask the court take that under advisement for a period of 6 months.
Okay, let's go over those, Miss James, so you understand that. So the reckless driving misdemeanor would go down to a careless driving civil infraction.
I can hear everything. I can hear everything now.
All right, that'd be 4 points on your record. The false ID to a police or false info to a police officer, if you plead guilty to that, prosecutors asked me to do a delayed sentence. So if I put you on a delayed sentence for like 6 months, you have to stay out of trouble, no new charges, pay some court costs. At the end of that time period, it would go away. It would not be a permanent conviction. And then the drove while license suspended would be dismissed outright. Do you understand that offer?
Yeah, real quick. That when was this? Because I don't understand why would I lie about who I am. So I don't think I can accept that one.
Well, it might not have been that you lied about who you were. You might have just given some bad information about something else. It was July 10th, 2020 was the incident date.
And where exactly?
In
Parkwood.
Yeah,
Yep, I remember that. I never lied about who I was. I didn't even give him bad information. I called him and told him exactly
Miss
who I
James,
was.
if I can explain it to you, what the police report indicates.
When it's your time to talk, otherwise they're gonna be hearing everything.
The police report indicates
Okay, I'll
that the officer had stopped the vehicle. You were in the vehicle with a Brandon Klusner. That prior to the officer having contact with you, you and Mr. Klusner switched seats, so it looked like Mr. Klusner was driving and not you. And then later you called the officer and admitted that you were the one driving the vehicle. So that's the reason for the charge.
That still don't even sound right, because I jumped out the car and the officer pointed dead at him and said, I want to speak to him. And I stood there. I said, oh, Brandon, he want to talk to you. Turn off the key. Brandon jumped over.
Miss James, if you're not interested in the
Yeah,
offer,
I don't agree to that. I don't agree to that one. I accept all the other ones, but I'm sorry. I jumped out the car and he pointed dead at the dude and said, I want to talk to him. I didn't say anything.
Okay, so Miss James, if you're not interested in what I've offered you, we can set it for a trial then.
Miss James, because these are criminal matters, you have two options on trial. You can have a bench trial, you can have a jury trial. Do you understand the difference?
Jury is with other people, bench is basically with the court.
Just the judge, correct.
Okay, and then can I ask what each faces, what's the sentences for each one if I was to
The possible penalty for each of these three, because they're each misdemeanors, the possible penalty on each of the three is up to $500 fines plus court costs and up to 93 days in jail. That's the possible penalty.
Right. Okay. And I can't, so basically I can't accept 2 charges and the other one try to fight the other one?
That's not the offer from the prosecutor.
It was a quick offer she just threw up in there, but I guess. I don't really care. How would you want to do it? I don't really care.
Well, you have to decide because it's your rights. So I can tell you this, if you just want to do it quicker than a bench trial, and if we do it by Zoom, we can get it done quicker than doing a live trial. Jury trials, we're not going to be doing those probably until February or March.
Okay.
If we're lucky.
Right. Really don't like that charge, bro. And what? Okay, so you say 6 months. I have 6 months to not do anything. Like what?
Any criminal charges? Any new
I
criminal
can't get a
charges?
ticket.
No, criminal. I'm not worried about, you get a stop sign violation. I'm not worried about that. Criminal. Misdemeanors or
no.
felonies.
Yeah, I don't do nothing any damn ways. I guess I accept the charges of bullshit charges.
So you want to plead no contest? And that way you're not telling me what you did. I can just get the facts from the police report.
I'm lost. I just said I was going to take the charges. What do you? What?
Okay. If you're going to plead guilty, then you got to tell me what you did wrong. If you don't think you did anything wrong, then I'm not going to be able to accept your guilty plea. And we're right back having a conversation about the trial you want. If you plead no contest, you're saying, Judge, I'm not fighting the charge against you. That way I can just get the facts I need from the police report. Ms. Manarino just told you what's in the police report.
Yeah.
Those facts would support a plea. Then you could take the deal that the prosecutor's offering.
Okay. Yeah, I could contend to whatever that
All right. Ms. Manarino, what does the report say about driving, for the careless driving?
Your Honor, the reason for the original stop was the officer was in the Parkwood complex, saw a vehicle on Parkwood Drive at a high rate of speed. The vehicle turned into the first court, pulled onto the sidewalk, and almost struck two persons that were standing on the sidewalk.
Okay. And at the time of the stop, then Ms. James got out of the driver's seat and went into the passenger seat?
The officer observed Miss James exit the passenger side of the vehicle. She indicated to the officer that she didn't know why Mr. Klusner, who was in the driver's seat, was driving like
All right,
that.
well, how am I going to find her responsible for careless driving if Mr. Klusner was the one behind the wheel?
After the fact, she called the officer and admitted that she was the one driving the vehicle. She told the officer that she had Mr. Klusner switch seats because she had warrants and was scared.
Okay, that provides me a factual basis. All right, Miss James, are you still on Pelham?
Pelham?
Yep.
Damn, y'all get the update quick. Yeah.
Apartment C7?
Yeah.
All right. And phone number 392-3007?
Yeah.
All right. Is there anything you want me to consider before I set the terms of sentence?
Am I going to jail?
Not today.
Okay. Okay.
Are you working?
Yes. Actually, not exactly now. Just about to start a job. Need to set his alarm for tomorrow. Put in all my paperwork. I'm trying to get more money than the unemployment is giving out.
And where are you going to start working tomorrow?
RGIS in Troy, Michigan. They are inventory, so they go to like Lowe's, Home Depot, and Dollar General and scan all the products inventory.
Is that going to be a full-time job or a part-time job?
I believe full-time. I do want to do a part-time because I'm trying to go back to college.
All right. Anything else you want me to consider before I set the terms?
I'm willing to pay the fine. I just really want everything off my record. Like
I'll work with you on money. I'll give you a payment plan on money.
Okay. I just want to get. I'm tired of running from cops.
All right. On the careless driving, I'll dismiss the reckless. Take the plea to the careless, fines and costs $200. On the false info to a police officer, I'll do a 6-month delayed sentence. Court costs $300, so the total is $500. You want a payment plan on that? Weekly,
Yes,
bi-weekly,
sir.
or monthly?
Monthly, please. Can we do 50? And can you start that? I want to say I get paid 2 seconds, please. If we can't, I get paid.
How about you start January 1? That's a Friday.
Yeah, that's perfectly fine.
You can always get it started earlier than that if you want to, and you can always pay extra money if you got money to pay.
Okay, cool.
All right. Any questions?
No. Is there? Wait, I have one more charge with you guys. A court date. That's the only last one on December 14th, or no?
Let me check. Yeah, on December 14th, correct. That's an arraignment pretrial. Yep.
And that's the last one.
That's that last one I know about. Yep.
I think.
All right. One last thing on that delayed sentence. we need to know where to find you. So if you move within the next 6 months, let us have your new address.
Okay, yeah, I'm not going nowhere. I just moved here.
All right. Good luck.
Thank you. Bye.
Zachary Blaze. Mr. Blaze.
Hello, how are you doing?
Good. I've got a file from June 9, 2020, retail fraud misdemeanor. Carries a possible penalty of up to $500 fines plus court costs and up to 93 days in jail. Looks like you've got a payment plan on a speeding ticket.
Yeah, I can make a payment today.
Yeah, you were supposed to make a payment on the 30th of $100.
How do I make it without going to the courthouse?
You can mail it or you can do it online. If you do it online, there's a third-party vendor that's going to hit you with some extra fees.
So mailing it would be the best bet.
Right.
Okay. I'll make I'll put it in the mail today.
All right. I'm gonna give you until next week to do that.
Okay.
All right, Ms. Manarino, on the retail fraud, is there an offer for Mr. Blaze to consider?
So, Judge, we adjourned this last time so that I could review the video. I took a look at the video. I sort of see, I don't have video of the entire time he was in the store, but I sort of see what the loss prevention officer was, why they were watching him and what the issue was. However, in light of the fact that, you know, Mr. Blaze did purchase some other items while he was there and doesn't have a criminal history, I'm going to cut him a break on this one and dismiss it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, Mr. Blaze, I'm assuming that's okay with you.
Yes, sir. Yes,
All
Your
right,
Honor.
have a nice day.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Jeff, did you get your guy?
Your Honor, he's hooked up. He wasn't the man in the red shirt. But he is hooked up. His last name is Hills.
Yeah,
Derek Hills.
I still don't have a Mr. Hills in my waiting room.
This gentleman has a green shirt on.
I don't know. Okay.
I just saw him when I was talking to you. I think
Is this
that's him
him?
right there, Your Honor. It says iPhone in the green shirt. That's Mr. Hills.
All right. Appearance for Mr. Hills.
Your Honor, for the record, Jeffrey Bowditch appearing on behalf of and with Mr. Hills. Your Honor, today's the date and time set for pretrial in this matter. We are requesting a bench trial in person.
Mr. Hill, can you hear me?
Yes, I can, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Hill, you understand that you do have a constitutional right to a jury trial?
Yes, I do, Your Honor.
And you're going to waive that constitutional right so we can schedule a bench trial?
Yes.
And you're okay with doing that on Zoom, just like we're meeting today, correct?
Yes. I don't know if you or Mr. Bowditch are aware of this, but I don't think I've been arraigned yet.
You want to plead guilty?
No, I don't.
Okay, then I'll enter not guilty plea for you. Now you've been arraigned.
Okay.
All right, anything else?
Your Honor, I believe that was an in-person bench trial.
Oh, it's live. I did write live. I wrote live. Yep. We got it then. All right, wait for your notice, sir.
Judge, there's one other thing I wanted to mention. And I'm not sure if the prosecutor is aware of this or not, and you're free to ask
Just
her.
mention it.
Okay. I did send a letter to the court and to the prosecutor before Mr. Bowditch and I had an opportunity to speak. And essentially the letter is indicating that the plaintiff is not going to be pursuing charges. So in the interest of not wasting the state's time and the court's time, if the prosecutor would get in touch with the young lady and confirm that, there won't be a trial.
Well, there won't be a trial if the young lady doesn't show up for the trial either.
That's correct.
Yeah. Ms.
Your Honor,
Manarino, I did not get a letter in the court file. I don't know if you got anything or not.
I didn't get anything.
Okay.
Your Honor, one last matter. Mr. Hills was directed to go to the Van Buren Police Department to have a fingerprint taken. He is
Okay.
presently, he just started a quarantine for COVID.
We can deal
So
with
there
that
will
at the
be a
trial
delay.
date. We can deal with that with the trial date.
All right, thank you, Your Honor.
All right, anything else?
Yeah,
No,
nothing, Your
sir.
Honor.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Hills.
I've got one last person in the waiting room, and that's the red shirt that won't connect. What's your name?
Chad Yates.
All right, Mr. Yates, I've got two files here from August 12.
Yes, sir.
Reckless operation of watercraft and personal safety violation.
I'm sorry. What was the second one? Hold on, say Leon.
Personal watercraft safety violation.
Okay.
Each of these is a misdemeanor, each one up to $500 fines plus court costs, each one up to 93 days in jail. Do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
And Ms. Manarino, is there an offer?
Yes, Your Honor. If Mr. Yates pleads guilty to the reckless operation of the watercraft, we would dismiss the second charge.
Mr. Yates, you got enough information to make a decision on that?
What, and if I would accept that, what would the plea agreement be?
That is the plea agreement. You plead to the reckless and the other one gets dismissed.
Oh, and it'd be a $500 fine, and then what else?
Oh, you want to know what the sentence would be on the reckless?
Yeah, if I was to
Okay.
take that. Sorry.
Yeah, that's exactly what I would do. $500 fines a cost, give you a payment plan if you need one.
So I'd pay $500 and this would be done?
Correct. It would go on your record as a misdemeanor, though. It's a crime.
Okay. Would like my license or anything get took from this?
I don't think so. Ms. Manarino, do you know if there are any license sanctions on that? I have no idea.
I honestly don't know, Judge.
Let me see if I can call up front real quick and find out.
Thank
Give me
you.
just a second, Mr. Yates.
Thank you, Your Honor. Zilliana, do you want your waffle?
All right, I have been told that that would not affect your driving privileges.
Okay.
What do you want to do, Mr. Yates?
So it was just to go over it again, you said drop what charge again, Your Honor? I'm sorry.
The personal safety violation, misdemeanor would be dismissed. You plead to the reckless.
Okay, and that would be the $500 fine and everything's done and over with?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'll do that.
All right. August 12, 2020, did you operate a watercraft on Belleville Lake?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, and what was there about your operation that was reckless?
Maybe the people that I was riding my jet ski next to, they felt like I was too close.
Ms. Manorino, does the report give us any indication?
Yes, Judge, the jet ski was approximately 4 feet from the stern of a boat. It was jumping waves in back of the boat and the boat was pulling wakeboarders.
Yeah,
And so that was the issue.
that would do it for me. Thank you. All right, Mr. Yates, I've got your address on Randolph. Is that right?
Correct.
Got a good number, phone number?
734-674-1458.
All right, fines a cost $500. You want a due date or a payment plan?
Can I just come in and pay it, or?
Yeah, tell me how long you need.
I can come in this week sometime.
Well, it's Thursday, so why don't I give you till next Friday?
Next Friday, perfect. That works.
All right, can you be here between 9 a.m. and 2 p.m.?
Yeah, that shouldn't be a problem.
Okay. Any questions?
No, Your Honor.
You're all set.
All right, thank you.
All right, Angela, I've got one last one, a guy that he called in. I got his phone number. I'm going to try to get him on the phone.
Okay.
Last name Bus.
Okay.
And then we got a buttload of no-shows.
Okay.
Hello?
Mr. Bus, please.
Yes, that's me.
Mr. Bus, my name is Brian Oakley. I'm the judge at the 34th District Court. I've got you on my speakerphone.
Okay.
And on my Zoom meeting, I've got the prosecutor for Van Buren Township.
Okay.
All right, Ms. Manorino, is there an offer on the table for Mr. Bus?
Yes, Judge, if Mr. Bus pleads guilty to the assault and battery charge, we'd ask the court to take that under advisement for a period of 12 months.
All right. Mr. Bus, I don't know if you could hear the prosecutor or not.
Well, I hear about very bad. I don't understand what she says.
All right. She said if you plead guilty to this charge, she will suggest that I take it under delayed sentence. That means that for 6 months, you'd have to stay out of trouble, no new criminal offenses. You'd have to pay court costs. And at the end of 6 months, it would be dismissed. It would not stay on your record as a conviction. Do you understand that?
Yes, I understand that.
And are you willing to make that decision today, or do you need some time?
No.
What do you want to do, sir?
I just, if you want to give me another court day, I'll gonna get, because I know you give me a court day, but I don't got the lawyer yet. So if you're gonna give me another court day, I will get my lawyer for that. Or if it's Miss Angela Manorino, if she one of the prosecutors, if she want to work with me, a different deal. I prefer to pay maybe 2 or 3 tickets, traffic tickets, if you want to work with me. I know I'm not perfect. I'm human being and I'm not perfect, and sometimes I make mistakes, but if you want to work with me this way, I really appreciate it, and I would say thank you and God bless you. But other way, if you give me another court day, please.
All right, I thought you were going to hire an attorney last time we spoke.
Yes, but for the last time, I know, well, I have some little accident. I fall down for some stairs. My leg is very bad. I have some pictures.
All right.
My leg is so bad.
I'm going to give you one last pretrial date so you can hire an attorney.
Okay. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much.
All right, we'll send you a notice.
Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
You're welcome, sir. Angela. Hopefully your notes can help me. We had 2 Williams on the dockets. Did we take care of Larry Williams or Andrew Williams?
Larry.
That's what I thought. Okay. All right. Yeah, but don't take them yet. All right. And we're done. Thanks, Jeff.
Okay.
You done, Your Honor?
We're done. Thanks.
Thanks, Jeff.
Thank you, Angela.
Thanks, Jeff. Good to see you. Oh, he's gone.